Ambulances and trucks draped in national colors make their way to newly dug graves. Inside are the remains of those found after the mudslide. A short prayer ceremony for the victims is attended by the President of Sierra Leone, Bai Koroma, and President Ellen Johnson Sirleaf of Liberia.
We will continue to stand by you and share with you your grief and help those of you that are traumatized and depressed, and in the process, we all are committed that even with this difficulty, Sierra Leone will rise again.
A 21-gun salute honors the dead. More than 300 bodies are now buried here. A few mourners who lost their own to the disaster are here, but many families were entirely wiped out. There is no one left to represent them. The pain is unbearable.
I feel bad. I really feel bad for them. Because the two kids that I did not see, they are the kids that I love so much. I love them because they have concern for me.
Aminata lost 6 family members, although their bodies have yet to be identified. She's here anyway, in case any of them are among those brought here.
The Ebola cemetery in Waterloo is where thousands of victims of the virus were buried 2 years ago. It's why the government chose to bury hundreds of victims of the recent Sierra Leone mudslide tragedy. It's their final resting place. But there is no closure for members of their families who've never had the chance to say goodbye.
In Freetown, families watch as more bodies are brought to hospitals. There is growing concern that the country will soon have to deal with another public emergency.
The next thing we're worried about is any outbreak, okay? Waterborne diseases, okay? So now we've put in precautions in place.
For Sierra Leoneans, this is the third national tragedy in 2 decades. It follows the civil war of the 1990s and the Ebola epidemic 2 years ago. As the sun sets for the victims of the mudslide, the country will mourn for a few more days, hoping at the end of it, help can get to those who need it most, and for the relatives and friends to find the strength to deal with their grief. Ahmed Idris, Al Jazeera, Waterloo, Sierra Leone.